Welcome to Channel AMEC, your insight to the Australian visa system. Good day everyone, my name is Carl Young, your online YouTube visa consultant. Now in this video I would like to announce a newly published New South Wales 491 visa, which if you are interested in the regional skill visa, now this video will be very vital, especially for you who are already living or staying in regional New South Wales. Now today's date is the 14th of June 2020. Now the actual news came out actually yesterday, so let's have a look into it. If you go into SBS, you can actually see this news. If you search it in the Google, it will come out with, here we go, the complete New South Wales regional skill occupation list for subclass 491, and it will be opened on Monday, which is going to be tomorrow, 15th of June. Now that's very exciting. Now the whole history of this was back in 2019, November 16th, the federal government had announced the new established 491 regional skill visas. Now by ways of every state of Queensland, that include Queensland, Victoria, Tasmania, South Australia, Northern Territory, Western Australia, has all announced their strategic plan and their criteria to accept 491 visa applicants. Now the only state left was New South Wales. Now New South Wales, if you do know about the history of New South Wales regional skill visas, back then was subclass 489. Now 489 was consisting of dissected the whole New South Wales into 10th and 12th. I can't remember how many regions. If you do remember, back then every RDA is different. Regional D is for destination, or an A authority. They're all different. Now, so people get really confused if they want to move to New South Wales and apply for regional category of visas, because they don't know where to go, and there's too many authorities and changing all the time. So what happened last year was New South Wales state government decided to pull all of these RDA back now, and then created a whole new 491 category. Now back then they announced when it was planning to actually get this new thing rolling in January 2020, so early this year. Now unfortunately, because the COVID-19 and all the issues coming up, so everything has been delayed until today. Now it's exciting, but there's also a bad news about it, because they are only open for 1 week. So if the last day to apply gonna be 23rd of June, so you gotta be very quick, otherwise they will close. Now I think the reason is because they are approaching the end of financial year of 2019 and 2020. They also now, and people ask why are they doing this? Because certainly every other state had done it since late last year, and they have used up all the quota, and every other state is actually waiting for the new quota to be announced by the immigration for 2020 and 2021. But New South Wales alone hasn't even used any quota yet, so they decided to open for 1 week, which is hilarious. I have no idea why they do that, but they're still good. At least we know they are moving forward. The only good thing also is that they are at least more than 330 occupations. So these 330 occupations actually covers predominantly all of the occupation that you can think of. So we'll go through that at the moment. So this is going to be regional and New South Wales, and we will take you to the actual New South Wales, the state government's website, to have a look and verify how this will go anyhow. So the detail of the occupation now starts from here. So it basically covers all the agricultural farmer type of occupation, all the growers, farmers, and we go down to managers, and we go down, there was childcare center manager, medical admin, welfare, and also environmental, cafe, restaurant, caravan, motel, accommodation, fitness center manager, customer service manager. I'll go along, and if would like to have a detail of these lists, basically just type in New South Wales space 491. You'll find this list straight away. It's pretty easy to use Google and the news to find it as well. So accountant, management accountant, taxation, external internal auditor, HR, managed consultant, architect, surveyor, cartographer, jewelry designer, and all the engineer you can think of, structural, transport, production, mechanical, biomedical, all the engineer that I can think of, chemists, food technologists, winemakers. So if you do like red wine or white wine, perhaps you will become a winemaker. But I do know what to become a winemaker is not that easy. And environmental consultants, scientists, hydrogeologists, life scientists. So all the scientific related zoologists all in here, and there's teachers, all of them. So start from primary, early childhood, all along to secondary teachers, and also lecturer is here. So every type of educational occupations all included here, and dietitians, nutritionists, and now all the medical people, optometrists, retail pharmacists, all type of doctors, dentists, they are all included. Let's move forward. So I don't think they're missing any occupation unless they're very specific and you don't seem to be finding them. But anyhow, let's go through all of them. So midwife, nurses, registered nurse, and also include enrolled nurse. Now going down to IT, the admin, analysis, programmers, network, and engineer all in there, legal, barristers, solicitors, counselors all in there, translators. So perhaps you want to become an interpreter or translator. That's a very easy 1-year course, and you can be there as well. And social worker, okay, technicians, inspectors, and we probably come down to draft person. That's all the diploma of TAFE courses for all the engineer TAFE courses, and then all the supporter and electrician. Now coming down to the trades now, mechanics for diesel motor mechanics, and the fabricated, welder, fitters, locksmith, tool maker, panel beater, and then what, bricklayer, stonemason, carpenter, cabinet maker, glazier, plumber, drummer, gas fitter, roof plumbers, electricians, baker, pastry cook, chef, cook, hairdressers, nursery person, furniture finisher, jeweler, ambulance officer, dental technicians, and going down to instructor, and finally to the contract admin and program project administrator. So that basically covers every single occupation that you can think of, as long as you are already in regional New South Wales working there and stay there for at least 12 months. That's the criteria that they require from you. And if we jump into, if you Google New South Wales NSW space 491, you should be able to land yourself in this page. Now bear in mind, today the recording day of this video is 14th of June, so it's not even hitting 15th of June yet. So I suspect tomorrow this web page will have big changes here. So here it says it will be announced shortly. As you know, we have already received the news, as I have gone through that just now. So if you go into the occupation list here, you can actually find them ready here. Now if you click on stream 1, you'll be able to find that occupation list that we have just seen over in this page. And if you click into stream 2, which you will land yourself in here, which is nothing, because they have planned for offshore applicant as well. So that's exciting. We just don't know what's gonna be in New South Wales stream 2 for 491 visa, but looks like it's quite promising, and obviously I do believe that in the coming month, the post-pandemic, post-COVID-19, most of the state will then utilize the state nomination, either going to be 190 or 491, to increase with more varieties of migration pathway. So stay tuned and consider to subscribe to our channel, so once we have more news and updates, you shall be the first one of being updated and notified. Thank you for watching. I see you next video. Goodbye.